It is Monday, March 6, 2023, 10:39 a.m. So we have had a lot of issues with getting orders working and getting the system working on our account here, the simulated account. So everything is normal now. We're starting fresh from $150,000 account. Okay, we're going to trade that. Once we complete it, then we go to step 2. It refreshes to another $150,000 account, and then the pro, and then funded. So each time you complete a step, it resets everything, and then you go to the next step and you start again. So just in case you're wondering, I could talk to you more about that in the future. So here we see the Dow is up 117, the Nasdaq's up 134, the S&P's up 25, the Australian dollar's down a little, British pound's down a little, Canadian dollar's down a little, the euro's down a little, the Japanese yen, the euro and Japanese yen are up a little bit, Bitcoin's up 190, gold is up $4.10 it looks like, crude oil is down 28 cents, and the 10-year note is up a little bit. Okay, so that's what the market looks like. Now let's look at the S&P. We have a high of 4,078 and a quarter. We have a low of 4,041 and 3/4. So relatively tight range so far. Okay, here's what the hourly chart looks like. We are above all the moving averages, but we may be hitting a resistance level. So we have to be mindful of that. The 30-minute, okay, we see similarly, we might be hitting a resistance level, and we are above all the moving averages. Okay, here we go. 15-minute. Also, we're above all the moving averages. Similar, 5-minute. Also, and then the 1-minute. Okay. So basically, all of the technicals look so far pretty strong. We will have to see if this market continues momentum. It looks like it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to buy one contract right here. Okay, here we go. And we have our order in. Okay, we bought one at 4,076 and a quarter. It is Monday, March 6, 2023, 10:42 a.m. Let's put in our stop. Okay, maybe here might be a good place. Or let's see. Let's look at the 5-minute. Let's look at the 15-minute. Very important to look at different time frames. Okay. Back to let's look at the 3-minute actually. Okay, so I think a good level might be, there's the 1-minute. Let's back to the 3. Okay, I think we'll put in our stop at 4,069 and 3/4. Okay. There's our stop. Okay. So you see the blue is where we got in at 4,076 and a quarter. Right now it's at 4,077. And we have our stop in right over there at 4,069 and 3/4. All right, let's see what happens. Monday, March 6, 2023, 10:51 a.m. What we're going to do is we're going to get out of this market. Okay, we are out. Let's cancel all the orders. Okay, and basically we're flat on the order. We got out at the same price we got in. Here you see on the minute chart, it popped higher and then immediately reversed. That's not a good sign. It is starting to look bearish. It's very important when you're trading in this very short-term day trading, to be very nimble, and if you need to reverse, your positions, you should. And that's what we're doing right now. So we shorted 2, one at 4,075 and a half, one at 4,075 and 3/4, and the third one just now at 4,076. So now we're actually short. We turned it around from going long because of this hesitation going under these moving averages here. All the other moving averages look pretty strong, although we did hit some resistance. And here the fact that it popped and kind of dropped and went under the, you see this green, yellow, blue line, that's pretty, that could be a bearish sign. But again, we have to see it is starting to creep up again. So we may just get out of the position. But that's that. So we went short. We're short 3 now. Let's look at all the let's look at all the charts. Here's the daily chart again. Okay. Now here's the 1 hour chart. Okay, you see a lot of resistance up there. Here's the 30-minute chart. Okay, look, a lot of resistance again. You see all that? Okay, so yeah, a lot of resistance. 15-minute chart. Okay, like I said, all these charts are above the moving averages, but they are also hitting resistance levels. Let's look at the 5-minute chart. Okay. Let's look at the 3-minute. Very important to look at different time frames so you can see a better picture. And then let's look at the 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute. So basically we need to take out this 4,075 level solidly. And then we need to cross the 4,070 level, I guess, take out these other moving averages. Then we have the 4,060 level to look at next. Okay, now in terms of our stop, let's put in our stop for all 3 contracts. Very important to manage your risk and know, where do you get out if you're wrong. So we do have a high of 4,081.5. We have a low of 4,041.75. We'll put in our stop at 4,083.5. Okay, like a little bit above the high, 2 points above the high. Okay, and let's see what happens. Hey, Monday, March 6, 2023, 11:07 a.m. So this market's a little bit interesting. It hit these averages here and bounced right back up. So that's not too, comforting for our short. Let's look at the 5-minute. And here's 2. We see we're going above the moving averages once again. So we may have to just either get out or tighten our stop. Let's see. 4,077.75, 4,077, 4,078. Okay. And I think we'll move our stop. Definitely we have to move our stop at the very least. We'll put it to 82.5. Okay, we're at 4,077.25 right now. Okay, we're gonna see if it goes right back down or stays above. Okay, actually we'll move our stop even tighter. We'll move it to 4,080.5. So now we tightened our stop even more. We're at 4,078.25, 4,078, 78.5. Okay, everything we're gonna get out. Okay, we're out. All right, so we are out. The market, like I said, initially all the moving averages were higher, basically except the 1 and 5 minute. And it was hitting resistance, but it looks like there's a lot of strength here. So we are not going to stay short this market. Very important to be flexible. So now what we'll do instead is we'll go long. Okay, and now we are long 3. We bought at 4,079.75, 4,079.5, and 4,079.5. So now let's put in our stop. Put it at 4,068.5. 68.5. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's see what happens. The market, Monday, March 6, 2023, 11:23. Yeah, the market again's looking toppy. We're getting out of our longs. We're going short. What could I say? Tough market today a little bit. But it is starting to look bearish again. So we just went short. We went short at 4,075.75, 4,076, and we got out of our long position at 4,076.25 and 4,076 So right now we are short 3 contracts. Okay, and let's cancel our orders, our stops. Okay, yeah, because you see it's starting to look very bearish here. It's starting to turn back down under the moving averages. So these kinds of areas are very tricky. This most likely will be our final trade of the day. If we get stopped out of here or we lose money on this trade, we probably will be done on the day. So now you see we're going under all these moving averages on the 1 minute chart. We're approaching that 4,065 area. So you see it's like a double top. You see that? Double top up there. So we could have a nice little sell-off increase here, hopefully. And actually we will go short 2 more. Here we're short 1 and we are short 2. So now we're short 5. We shorted 1 at 4,074.5, 4,074 3/4. Now in terms of our stop, we will put in our stop at, let's see here, $4,084.5. Put in our stop at 4,000. You know what? Actually, we'll do 81.5. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see what happens. It is Monday, March 6, 2023, 11:31 a.m. So we are under all the moving averages now, except the red moving average. Looks like on the 1 minute chart. Let's look at the 5 minute chart. Okay, we are under the green, the yellow, and the blue moving averages, it looks like. Cayenne, 15 minute. We're literally sitting on top of this green moving average. And let's look at the hour. Okay, in the hour, you see nice little handle there. Okay, so back to the 1 minute. All right, and we are looking to see if we break this red moving average next at around 4,067 or so, 66. Let's see. Monday, March 6, 2023, 12:37 p.m. So let's put in our orders so we can actually see what's going on more clearly. Here we go. Putting mine on the chart. Okay, so we initially went long here. You see, we had that little breakout. And then the market started to go back down. So we got out and we went short. And then it basically started to go down, 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 and then right back up above the moving average. So we went long again, and then it hesitated and started to go down again. So we got out of our long, and then we went short, and that's where we're at right now. So after we went short right here, the market's been it got close to the red line, then went above all the moving averages, so kind of like all over the place. And now it actually went back close to the highs, so we did move our stop to 4,083.5. Okay, there you see our stop right there. And then it came back down and it did touch this red moving averages, but it hasn't broken it yet. So basically we're stuck in this little range here, and we're going to see if we can take out this the moving average here, this red moving average. Now let's go ahead and take off our orders now that you can see what's going on. Okay, so yeah, so this is what this looks like. This is the 1 minute chart. Here's the 5 minute chart. Okay, looking very bearish. Looks like a nice double top under all the moving averages. It looks really like a great short right now, although it's been a little bit of stress and formation. Here, same thing, 15 minute. Looks like it's about to, looks like a really good short. Going underneath the moving averages, 30 minute. Okay, looking pretty toppy, 1 hour. Okay, yeah, so it looks like we're gonna be okay with this short. Right now it's starting to test the red line. So let's see what happens, okay? It's Monday, March 6th, 2023, 12:39 p.m. Alrighty, so finally we're back green or black on the day. as they say. So yeah, okay, let's look. We have a high of 4,082.50, a low of 4,041 3/4. The 1 minute chart, we're approaching important average right there. Important that we break at. Okay, we're at 4,069.5 on the S&P, 4,068 3/4. Okay, so let's see, 4,068, 69 1/4. Okay, let's look. This is the 5 minute chart. Let's look at the 1 minute chart. Oh, the 1 minute chart is really breaking down here under all the moving averages. So really nice opportunity for some selling, hopefully. Look at that. So this is a 1 minute chart. Let's look at the 1 hour chart. Okay, 1 hour chart looks like that resistance is holding strong. Okay, 30 minute. Again, lots of resistance holding really strong. 15 minute. Okay, going under a lot of moving averages here. 5 minute. Okay, we are taking out this, I guess, grayish white line. And we are approaching this red line, so let's see what happens there. And finally, let's look at the 3 minute and 1 minute. 3 minute, wow, really nice. Looks like a nice short setup. And then 1 minute. Okay, let's see what happens. All right, so we're at 4,067.5 right now. Let's see where the market goes. Monday, March 6, 2023, 1:24 p.m. So here we are. The market's at 4,063 3/4. So what we're going to look to do here potentially is tighten our stop and add to our order. So what we'll do is we'll go short some more. There we go. 7, 8. So we just shorted 3. One at 4,064. One at 4,064 and one at 4,064 1/4. Okay, we'll short one more. 2. Okay. Okay, we shorted one more. We'll just leave it at that. And we shorted one more at 4,063.5. So now we are short 9. We're in a very big position. So we do want to move that stop to, I think, around here ideally. So let's see about that. Okay, so let's cancel the stop we have. And now we're 9 contracts. Okay, and we're going to put in our stop at 4,068.5. We could always move it, but 4,068.5 will be our stop. Okay, there we go. Our stop is in. You can see it on the chart. Right now the market's at 4,062. Okay, 4,062 3/4, 62.5, 4,062 1/4, 4,062 trades. We do have a high of 4,082.5, 4,041 3/4, tight range. Eventful week for the markets, so the market's a little cautious. Okay, 4,062.5 just printed. We are recording this live, just so you know. So 4,062 3/4 trades, 62.5 trades. Still working on getting all the systems to make this. Oh, 4,062 just traded. Okay, working on getting the systems to make this more efficient, maybe even have it live. And you can see me as I'm trading, and maybe have groups, and maybe have like paid workshops and stuff. You know, we're working on a lot of different things. You know, whoever knows me knows that I'm really looking to do a lot of wonderful things for the world, for myself, for the community, and so forth. And you know, one of them is to really help people build generational wealth, which does include money and does include emotional wealth and so forth. Okay, bouncing a little bit here. 4,063. 63 1/4. Okay, so we do need to have that breakdown. Let's look at the 5 minute chart real quick. Okay, 5-minute chart. This red moving average, critical that we do break it for the selling to increase. 15-minute. Okay, critical that we break that white grayish line. 30-minute. Okay, bouncing above this blue line. So yeah, we do need to break that cayenne blue line. 1 hour chart. Okay, let's back to the 1 minute. So we are getting a little bit of a bounce here. $4,065.5, 65 even, 64.5, 65, 4,065, 64.75, 65 even, 65.25, 65 even, 65, 64.5, 64.25, 64 even, 63.5 trades. Okay. You are seeing the actual trades on the CME for the E-mini S&P 500 futures March contract. Okay. 4,063.25. These futures do trade almost 24 hours a day. Not exactly, but like 20 something hours, 23 whatever hours a day. Monday, Monday through basically it's closed at Friday at 4:15 or so. Anyways, doesn't matter. Right now let's focus on the markets. Okay, 4,063.25. We're looking for a break here. We're in a big position here. We did tighten our stop a lot, so we do need a nice break here so we can cash out. And at least, reduce the size of our exposure. Okay, bouncing a little bit off of that 63.25 move. Hit 64.5, now it's 63.5, right back down. See, 63.25. The markets right now are probably, I believe, historically the most opportune markets to make money to trade very short term. But they're also the highest risk markets as well. It's very easy to lose a lot of money very fast. You need to know what you're doing. You need to be disciplined. You have to have money that you can lose, So be very careful, Always proceed with your head first when you're getting into markets. Consult with your investment advisor, your lawyer, your accountant, whoever else. Just make sure whatever you do, you always do it smartly and strategically for your future and your family's future. But yeah, it does have a place in people's lives if they are, if it is for them. So you do have to check and confirm that that is the case or not. Okay, 4,063.75, 64.25. Notice how in such a short time it's moving, 2 points back and forth. You see, so 64.25 trades, 64 even trades, 63.75 trades. $63.25 trades. So far we are under all the moving averages. We haven't been able to go back above it. So we do need to have that break. Under 4,060 on the S&P futures. So 63, 4,062.75, 62.5. $63.75, 63.5. All right, let's see what happens. I don't want to keep you on here forever. I do try to give you the live experience back at 62.75. All right, let's see what happens. Monday, March 6, 2023, 1:37 p.m. So we are getting that break under 4,060. We're trading 4,058 and 3/4. Let's look at the 1 minute chart and see what's happening. Okay, and look at that chart. All right, breaking down. Let's look at the 5-minute chart. Okay, 5-minute chart, still holding that red moving average. We do need to slice through it. Let's look at the 15-minute chart. Okay, sitting on that gray line. Let's look at the 30-minute. Okay, so we are positioned for a really nice sell-off here, but we're in a really big position too. So we may not hold it all the way down. We'll see, because markets are volatile. Like I said, the risks are very high alongside with the rewards. So here you see really nice potential for a sell-off on this 1 hour chart. So back to the 1 minute. Okay, 4,058 and 3/4, 4,058 and a half. Okay, we're gonna add 2 more. 1, 2. So we just shorted one at 4,058 and a quarter, one at 4,058 and a half. So now we're in 10 contracts. Let's upgrade our position. Our stop, I mean. There we go. So we have our stop at 68 and a half. Okay. $4,059 and a quarter, 4,058 and 3/4, 58 and a half, 58 and a half trades, 58 and a quarter trades, 59 trades, 58 and a half trades, 57 and 3/4. You saw that? That was nice. Okay. It's nice if it goes your way. If it does it the reverse, then it's not as nice. But anyways, 57 and 3/4, 58 and a quarter, 58 and 3/4, 5-minute chart, still not slicing that red line. Have a little feeling that once it goes to this red line, the selling may intensify, but we'll see. By the way, it's not about being right. It's about when you're all right, you maximize the profit as much as possible, and when you're wrong, you try to minimize the loss or the pain. And that's a good philosophy for life. In life, a lot of times we want perfection, and it's not going to happen. There's no such thing. There's no progress without imperfect movements. But the point is, you got to just when you fall, get right back up. Don't take it too seriously. Don't beat yourself up too much. Learn from the mistakes and move on. Same thing with trading. Okay, and we are getting a little bit of a bounce here. Okay. So not liking this bounce. Back above 4,060, 4,060 and a half right now, 60 and a quarter, 60 and 3/4, 60 and a quarter, 60 and a half, 60 and 3/4, 60 and a quarter trades, 60 trades. Okay. 60 and a half, 60 and a quarter, 60 and a quarter, 60 even, 59 3/4 just traded. 61 trades, 60.5 trades. Okay, so we are kind of deciding if we're going to solidly take out this 4,060 level or not. By the way, another very important part of looking at the S&P futures and trading is that when you look at certain levels, you really want to look at how the market reacts at certain levels. For example, here, 4,080-ish level, you mean to go a little higher, 4,082, but like that level, you see it built up a really big, strong top. You see that? Look at that top, you know, at that levels there. So right now, 4,060 was our level we're looking at, right at the red moving average. So we do want to see how the market reacts. Does it hold up, or does it break down? And you know, so far it is kind of trying to hold it, but we still need to see what happens. Okay, we're at 4,061 even. All right, let's see what happens. Monday, March 6, 2023, 1:45 p.m. I do consistently scroll down the date and time so you can see this is recorded live. Like I said, we're still working through the technologies and getting this more, more perfect, although we do believe in imperfect massive action, so we do whatever we can. And as our technology ability grows with what we're doing here, you will benefit from that. So we will take imperfect actions every step of the way. Okay, look at that. So yeah, we are looking like that sell-off might start. Let's see. We're literally touching, going a little under, a little above this red moving average. I don't know about you, but I'm excited. Okay, here we go. Looks like we're starting to slice it. Let's look at the 1 hour real quick. Okay. Let's look at the 30-minute. Let's look at the 15-minute. Okay, going under that gray one as well. So we see in two different places, there's a critical moving average at around this level that we may need to break for it to intensify the selling. 4,057 and 3/4, 4,057 and a half. We do have that low at 4,041 and 3/4 and that high at 4,082 and a half. And it's a tight range. And it's funny because I remember years ago, a range like this would be like a really, high range, like, wow, the market has a range of 40, 50 points in a day, like, wow, But nowadays, it's like the market has a range of 100 points, on the S&P, which is like the equivalent of 1,000 on the Dow. So, like I said, the risks have increased, increased a lot, but so have the opportunities for the rewards. Okay, 4,058. We did have a print at 4,057 and a half, as you can see here on the green line. Okay. 4,058 and a half. 58 and a quarter. 58 even. 57 and 3/4. 57 and a half. And 57 and a half still. If you go all the way to the left, that shows the total that was traded at each level. So for example, at 4,058, you see 95.03, 95.06 now, So it shows to the left is the total that traded at each price. Okay, and then where it says that history, the green histogram, that's kind of like just, where the most recent ticks are, like where it's trading. And then you have the offers, the bids at different levels here, you can see. And then you see the high and low up there, the 4,082 and a half and the 4,041 and 3/4 for the entire session, the 20-something hours or whatever it is. 23 and a half, whatever hours it is. Okay, so 4,059 still didn't break that 4,057 and a half level. Okay, 4,058 and a quarter. Let's look at the 5-minute chart. 4,057 and 3/4, 7 and a half. Okay, here we go. Looks like we're getting close to that breakdown. Boom, 4,057. 4,000, there you go, 4,056 and a half. Okay, not a bad turnaround day. I mean, we were down over 2,000 or so, and now we're actually up just under 5,000 on the day. So nice turnaround. We did take a little bit of a few hits when the market was trying to confirm the direction, and it was like, is it going up? Is it going down? We don't know. And then finally, the market, we were right, and the market started to go down, so we added to our position on the way down. So 4,058, but it is bouncing back above the 4,056 and a half level. So let's see if we take that out. 4,058 and a half, 4,057 and a half. You know what we're doing? We're gonna put in an order right now at 4,052 for one. Okay, why not? Okay, and actually put another order at 4,055 and 3/4. Okay, we're trading at 4,057 and a quarter. $4,057 and a quarter trades. $4,057 and a half, 7 and a quarter. Fifth, wow, nice little. Okay, here we go. I think we're gonna get filled. 4,056 and a quarter. 4,056 and a quarter. 4,056 and a quarter. 4,056 and a quarter. We're really close. 56. Okay, exciting, huh? See our bid right there at 4,055 and 3/4. 56 and a half, 56 and a half, 56 and a quarter, 56 even, 56 and a quarter, 56 and a quarter, 6 and a half, 56 and 3/4, 57. Teasing us, huh? Okay, we're getting close. 57 and a quarter, 56 and 3/4, 57 even, 56 and 3/4, 56 and a half, 56 and a quarter, 56 and a quarter, 57 and a quarter, 56 and 3/4 now, 57 and a quarter, 57 and 3/4, 57 and 3/4, 7 and a half. Every time I think we could do a little short video, it ends up getting a little longer because the market doesn't immediately go where you expect it. Like I said, it's important to see how the market acts at certain levels, and sometimes it goes through certain levels and slices through them, and sometimes it just plays around for a while. So, okay, 4,057 and a half. Looking to see if we get filled soon. We're gonna keep this video under 10 minutes, this specific one. If I put them together, obviously it'll be way longer, but we've been breaking it down as we go and look at the markets or enter some trades. We've been recording the videos. So 4,057 and 3/4. Okay, I'm going to put one order here at 4,057. Again, we're in a big position. We do want to, as soon as possible, deleverage, even though the market could really go our way, but we do want to be careful of not, here we go, 4,057 printed, but not us yet. 4,057 is printing some more, but still not us. Okay. The simulated app is really good because it really lets you feel exact, more or less like if you'd be really trading. It's not exact, but there you go, 4,057 just traded. There you go, 1:54 p.m., Monday, March 6, 2023. Okay. So now we're in 10 contracts. Big position still. 56.5, 57. Okay, we're putting in another order for 56.5. 57.25. 57.25. 56.75. 50. Oh, there we go. And we added the second contract. Okay, 4,056.5, and it is 1:55 p.m. Monday, March 6, 2023. Okay, and I'm looking to see about this 4,055.75 order. And you know what? We'll cancel the order and we'll go to the next video. See you guys soon. Alrighty, Monday, March 6, 2023, 1:56 p.m. So we are at 4,055.5. Okay, we have a short position of 9 contracts, which we need to cover soon. Nice gain on our first day so far of this reset. So let's see what happens here. 4,056.5 trades. Okay. Here we put in an order of 4,055.5 for 1. There we go. We got filled at 4,055.5, 1:57 p.m. Monday, March 6, 2023. Again, the prints here are Chicago time, but in New York right now it is 1:57 p.m. as you can see. All right, so we are out of another one. We have 8 left. Okay, bouncing a little bit here, so we'll get out of another one. Just got out of another 2. One at 57.75, one at 57.5, and it is 1:58 p.m. Monday, March 6, 2023. So now we have 6 contracts, and we'll put in one more here at 55.5. $56 trades. Okay, we put another order of 56.5. Put one more at 57. Oh, we just got filled. 4,057. Just got filled, 4,056.5. Let's cancel this one. Okay, so we just got filled 4,056.5, 4,057. Okay, even Monday, March 6, 2023, 1:59 p.m. We are now in 4 contracts. Okay, actually, let's cancel our stop. Since we do only have 4 contracts, let's change it to 4. Always important to be mindful of that because you don't want to start getting executed shockingly on contracts you didn't even know orders you didn't know you still had. Okay, alright, so we will put in our stop at 60. Let's put it at 60.5. Why not? There we go. There's our stop right there. Okay. Oh, here comes the selling, looks like. Or maybe not. Okay, I think maybe we might even want to move this stop. Let's see right here. Maybe we'll just leave it alone. Let's see. go. 55 and a quarter trades. Actually, we'll move this order to 50 and 3/4. Okay. 55 and a quarter trades, 55 and a half trades, 55 and 3/4 trades, 56 trades, 55 and a half trades, 56 and a quarter trades, 56 even trades, 56 and a half, 56 and 3/4, 57 even trades. Okay. Let's look at the 5-minute chart. The 15-minute chart, 30, 1 hour, okay, 55 and 3/4, 5 and a half, 5 and a quarter, 55 even. 5 even trades. $55 and a half trades. Seven even trades. $56 and a half to 6 even trades. Okay, very important to see that it touched the blue moving average and is starting to go back down to the lows of the move. So that's very interesting to note. You see, every time from here on, it hasn't been able to go above the blue moving average and stay there on the 1-minute chart, which is the shortest term, that you really want to look at. You do want to look at all the moving average, all the time frames, but the 1 minute is important when you're trading to see where to get in and so forth. So yeah, 4,056 even trades. $55 and 3/4, 56 and a half, 56 and a half, 56 and 3/4. Okay, you know what? Let's see. I mean, if it doesn't break down soon, I may just get out of the position, call it a day. And that's what I'm doing. Okay, so we are out. What I just did to the right, that was to cancel all my orders and just get out at the market, which I did. We got out of the last 4 at 4,057 and 3/4, Monday, March 6, 2023, 2:05 p.m. So that's that. Okay, so we're done on our day, and we're not going to trade anymore today. Let's put this at 0. Be safe, so there's no accidental orders. See that? Okay, so there you go. So nice first day. Okay. And now we're going to continue on our path of going ahead and completing the next 4 days or so we can complete step 1, then reset the account to step 2, and it becomes 150,000 again, and we have to again make $9,000 or more, and there's all the rules. And then once we do that, we want to go to Pro, which is considered funded, but it's still simulated. And then once we make 5,000 there, then we want to go to funded, and we want to take that money and start building it up. So that is the story. So $5,112.50 gross before commissions. When you add commissions, a little bit less. And that is our first day of trading here. Monday, March 6, 2023, 2:06 p.m. All right, guys. Happy perm, and enjoy.